What is the next frontier for marketers? We've seen YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook explode in popularity, fundamentally altering the online landscape. So how does this change how we attract new customers and grow our businesses? Well, to provide some perspective, when Salesforce was founded 13 years ago, we built our business around search. The basic formula was to generate traffic to the website, figure out how to convert that traffic, and follow up with them, typically through email. Most of our energy was invested in tactics like PR, events, and search. Now, those formulas aren't going to go away, but we're seeing a dramatic shift in consumer behavior. Before Facebook, people using the internet were largely anonymous. They'd search and they'd browse stories on Yahoo News, but they really didn't have much of an identity or much of a voice for that matter. With Facebook, real people have started to emerge online. You click on that little blue icon on your phone and it gives you a personalized view into the web based upon things you like and people you're following. You learn about new products from friends in your network, and you get real-world perspective and news from people you trust. For a brand to reach you on Twitter, their content needs to be relevant and entertaining so that it traverses across social networks. If it provides you value and you think your followers are going to like it, you're more than happy to amplify the message. For marketers, this is a dramatic shift going from push to pull. All of a sudden, we need to start thinking like publishers and producers and oftentimes as community managers. We need to be available to engage on the customer's terms, and oftentimes that means around the clock. This is a challenge for companies because social requires more content and moderation than a traditional campaign. Marketers struggle with how to market in what are sometimes perceived as commerce-free zones, and it can be challenging to measure the ROI when the buyer's journey isn't linear. But the fact is, this is where the world is headed. These services have punched a hole and there's no turning back. We've seen it before with the printing press, the telephone, and desktop internet. Those companies who are successful at transforming themselves for these new paradigms are going to win out. The types of questions we need to answer are things like, how does this change the role of our existing teams? What companies can we look to for inspiration? And what technology platforms do we need to put in place? At Salesforce, we've been working on crafting a social enterprise vision for our own marketing teams. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel or visit our blogs to find actionable best practices that we're using to train our own employees. We encourage you to leave comments, ask questions, and challenge the thinking. By opening this discussion up, we hope to source great ideas and accelerate this social transformation. Thanks again for your time.